Alright guys, we are back. Good evening, good morning, or good afternoon. As always, it is so great to see you. And friends, welcome to Photography Talk episode 99. Now we've got a lot of things to report this week. First, the initial announcement for the Nikon Z9 is coming really fast. In today's episode, we're also going to talk about the latest rumors and when we'll know what the official specs are. Now we'll also discuss the new DJI Action 2 camera, which packs a ton of features for a little tiny body. Now there's also news of Photoshop on the front as well. Now you can also share your projects on the web and collaborate with others even if they don't have Photoshop. All those details are coming in just a minute, but first, if you could do me a big favor. You see, each week we put together these little newsreels with these bite-sized little videos, and they're all to help you guys keep informed as far as what's happening in the photography industry. And if we're helpful, if we're successful with all of this, do me a favor, hit that like button down below. It really does help with the whole YouTube algorithm. That said, my friend, let's get on to this week's headlines. Actually, before we get into this week's headlines, I have to poke a little fun here. So you might have noticed that Apple's been in the news a lot lately, or at least during the last couple weeks, mainly because the new MacBook Pros, the M1 Pro and the M1 Pro Max, or whatever the hell it is. Anyways, there's another product that has been getting a little bit of attention here. And the unfortunate side about it, as you'll find out here in a moment, if you've gone to the Apple website and you've tried to search for this product, you're going to have to wait until January. Excuse me, I had to think about that for a minute. You have to wait till January before this thing is in stock. And what I'm referring to here is the Apple polishing cloth that is being sold for $19.95. And there's a waiting line for people trying to pick this polishing cloth off. And what's funny about this, somebody actually took the time and put together a list of products that this thing can be used on. And I'm blown away with this. You know, Apple, I love you guys. I think you guys have amazing products, but I think this is a little bit all right, now I'll tell you what I'll do here. If you happen to be one of the people that are waiting until January to get your hands on this microfiber cloth that they're being called a polishing cloth, I'm going to put a link down below here to a product that's on Amazon. It's $8.95, and you're going to get 6 microfiber cloths. And you know what? There's no limitations. There's no restrictions on what items you can and cannot use. It has 50,000 reviews. It's 4.5 stars out of 5. That's not too bad. Now you may recall last week we talked about more leaks regarding the Nikon Z9. This week, well, we're going to be talking about its official announcement and what is likely to be the last teaser video to be published before the Z9 announcement tomorrow, or actually today rather when you're watching this. We see the Z9 working at high speed without any blackout. Also seen in the video is a 100 to 400 millimeter lens that has made its appearance, if you recall, in a handful of the Z9 teaser videos, but is yet to be announced. And actually, speaking of which, as we learn more about this lens, we'll definitely keep you guys informed on that. Now, anyways, the focus of this latest video is on the Z9's ability to shoot at very high burst rates with zero viewfinder blackout. If you think about it, up until this point, only 3 cameras could claim that functionality. You have the Sony A9, you have the Sony A1, and then the Canon R3. Now, other features that Nikon seems to hint in this latest teaser video is that the weatherproofness of the Z9. It can be seen here with water droplets on it, which suggests that it will have water and dust resistance, which is kind of to be expected with a camera, or with a camera of this caliber rather. Now, as we've discussed in previous episodes, the Z9 will have an improved rear LCD, 8K recording, autofocus tracking. Now, all of those features have been confirmed by Nikon. Other unofficial features include 120 frames per second shooting, 20 frames per shooting in RAW, and a sensor that is around 45 megapixels. Now, of course, we're going to find out here shortly today what the actual specs are. The Nikon event will begin at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time if you want to tune in. Now, DJI's newest product announcement revealed the Action 2 camera, a 4K camera that weighs just 2 ounces and is roughly 1.5 inches square and 0.88 inches deep. The camera has a 1/1.7-inch CMOS sensor with a f2.8 lens that offers a 155-degree field of view. The camera is controlled by using a 1.7-inch OLED touchscreen, or alternatively using DJI's Mimo app and Live View. Now, despite its small size, you get all sorts of features with this thing. It records 4K video video at up to 120 frames per second, 1080p video at up to 240 frames per second, and you get time-lapse, hyperlapse, slow mode, and live streaming video options as well. Now, once you create a video, the Mimo app has an AI editor that will help you create shareable videos. Additionally, the Action 2 camera has 32 gigs of built-in storage, is waterproof to 10 meters, and features DJI's Rocksteady image stabilization and Horizon Steady, which helps keep that horizon level. Now, it also has a variety of magnetic interlocking modules that expands its functionality. You have the power module, for example, that adds additional battery capability, a micro SD card slot, and USB-C connector. Now, the front touchscreen module also gives you a secondary screen for vlogging as well as extra microphones. So in both cases, you get over 2 hours of battery life, whereas the Action 2 camera on its own only gets about 70 minutes of battery life. Now, you can pick up one of these Action 2 power combos for $399 or the dual screen combo for $519. Now, there's going to be a link in the description below if you want to pre-order one of these things. Now, while cloud-based collaboration isn't really anything new, but it is for Photoshop. And in the latest release of updates, Adobe includes web collaboration that allows you to gain access to your projects from anywhere. So basically, you share a URL and then you or someone else can access the Photoshop file. Now, initially, this feature is limited to basic things like commenting, adding pins or annotations, as well as cropping, erasing, masking, simple layers, and select tools, to name a few. Perhaps best of all, people that are invited to collaborate on the Photoshop file don't even need to have Photoshop or Creative Cloud because, well, everything is done via the browser. So currently, right now, Chrome and Edge browsers are what are supported. Now, the beta version of this feature is out, so give it a test run and, let me know what you think, guys. Now, let's wrap up things by discussing our current giveaway, which includes 3 great prizes. You have the f-stop Talopa camera bag, you have a Rode Video Micro mic, and of course the $100 Adorama gift card. As always, entering the giveaway is really simple. Step 1, like this video and subscribe to our channel. Step 2, leave a comment below. In fact, the more of our videos that you watch and leave a comment on, the more chance that you have to win. So get watching some of our other videos and leave some comments. Step 3, register on Photography Talk and introduce yourself in the forum. Now, if you registered on the site during one of the last giveaways, you're still eligible to win. But as we keep saying over and over again, swing it by, say hello, post some photos. We would love to see you. And friend, that is it. For more details on the giveaway, including how to register on Photography Talk and how to say hello in the forum, check out the description below. Good luck. Well, there you go, guys. Photography Talk episode 98 is in the bag. Now, excuse me, or 99 is in the bag, rather. Now, I do want to make it, plant a little seed here with you. Next episode is episode 100, so I think we're going to have a special giveaway with that, so you definitely want to make sure you tune in to next week's Photography Talk episode. And of course, it's that time of the video where I'm going to ask you to do all that YouTube stuff right now. So if you're currently not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. And while you're at it, smash, kick that bell, so therefore you're notified each time that we come out with a new video. Friends, I'm going to be logging off here, or I'm going to be getting out of my office here, out of my studio, so you get out there, stay healthy, and find your best shot.